Hello everyone, it is Algebraianism here, and today I'm going to talk about the Disventure Camp characters from Carnival Chaos who have been eliminated because there's going to be a rejoin, so that's going to be interesting. And in this video I'm going to discuss who should rejoin the most. So I'm going to go in order of elimination and explain the pros and cons of them coming back, I guess. First we're gonna start with Alessio. He didn't really do much, and he was only eliminated because Lunda and Ted decided, you know what? We're gonna do this instead. So yeah, so I guess it really added to Logan's arc. That's really it. I don't see any potential storylines it might have, well, except for Logan being like, I like Spencer, I like Alessio, what do I do? The poor guy. Next we have Amelie. Again, didn't really do much, but that was because she got eliminated. Man, all of Hannah's friends seem to be getting eliminated, but more on that in a little bit. I don't know what this would add to if she came back. I guess she'd just be like, I don't like everyone on my team except Hannah, and then, I don't know, maybe work with Natalia? I don't know! Ted. Now, Ted was eliminated because of some shenanigans. Oh, by the way, spoilers if you haven't seen the season. So, I forgot to mention that. But anyway, you want to know what happened? Why Ted was eliminated? Because Linda and Richard, were in an argument, I guess. Linda being the stereotypical old, I don't know how old she is. I guess if she is eliminated, well, I mean, stuck in the times, kind of, was like, wait, your husband? And Ted's like, yeah, Linda, people are gay, or something like that. Then she's like, oh, and then she made a comment like that Richard didn't really like, and I felt like Ted's time was cut short. Anyway, Ted's like a master poker player, but I know I said on the stream that Anastasia told him that it was poison ivy. No, it was Marissa. So I mean, he's good at seeing the odds, but is he nature smart? Can he just what if he eats the wrong berries and then dies? And that's gonna cause a whole thing. Oh my gosh. Okay, next, Diego. So, how did Diego get eliminated? Well, he liked Spencer. Slash R. And for those of you that don't know tone indicators, that just means romantic. So Diego had a crush on Spencer, but I don't think Spencer wanted to like him back. I don't know if Spencer had feelings for Diego or not, but he just doesn't really want to talk about his past relationship, and Diego's like, hold on to me, it will be okay. Oh boy. And yeah, Spencer's like, he is a liability. So yeah, poor Diego. I mean, what would this do? Maybe a love triangle, because it does seem that Logan likes Spencer, and Yeah, I don't know what that's gonna be like, but I mean, that would make the most sense because Diego was like really beloved, except for the time when a bunch of people voted him off because Spencer was like, "We gotta do this, come on everyone, let's eliminate Diego!" Like, he was a very nice guy, and did he deserve to get eliminated? Heck if I know, but I mean, Ted and Diego would make great comebacks. Like, that would make sense to the story. Tristan, not everyone, but if you've been on this channel a lot and watch my live stream, you know this is my favorite character in this season. They're just so friendly and so joyful and just keep smiling because it gets them through the dark times, and pretty amazing. Pretty great character. But Spencer was like, "Hey Jade, you owe me." And Spencer was like, "I don't know, let's eliminate Tristan. They have great social game, I guess." And then Tristan got eliminated, and that was like really sad. Like, it was so sad seeing them leave. I wanted more time with Tristan, and I didn't get that, and that's why I hated Spencer so much. But I kind of like Spencer now because he's with Logan and he's kind of happy. No, he is happy. Like, have you noticed in the episode how happy he is? How much more happier he is because of Logan. All because Logan decided, let's be alone together. You know, I don't know. But I mean, I'd love it if Tristan came back, but that wouldn't add anything to the plot unless Tristan wanted revenge against Jade or Spencer because of what I'm going to talk about here in a little bit. Anyway, how much of the plot would it add? Not much, except for the latest boot. I mean, they could, like, want to get revenge for that too, just like Zayde is doing, because Tristan, Zayde, and Ivy are like the Vibe Tribe. I mean, practically, Tristan and Ivy are found family, so yeah. Now, Marissa. Now, Linda's gone, so the next one eliminated. So, the only thing I can see going for her is her learning about sappicness. Now, what do I mean? So there are these exit interviews called Behind the Chaos hosted by Emily, and Emily was like, "You seem to be getting close with Anastasia. Tell me more about that." She just mentions Yuri a lot. Then at the end of the interview, she's like, "Who's Yuri?" I even made a conversation, not a conversation, I even made a scenario on my Disventure Camp self-insert account where Marissa's like, "Hey Stevie, I hear you can tell me what yaoi is." And then Stevie's just like, "Well, Marissa, when two girls fall in love, the internet goes crazy." And she's like, "What does this have to do with that Yuri person?" Take that as you will. But yeah, I mean, it would just, I don't know how she would feel coming to terms with that part of herself. Was it ever stated in, like, a greeting if she was Sapphic or not? But moving on. Linda. So how did Linda get eliminated? Well, you know, she was going to do not really a tiebreaker. She was eliminated, but then they're like, "Oh, she's gonna come back!" And yeah, like, they were going to, whoever got eliminated the next challenge would fight her in a tug-of-war match. But anyway, so Anastasia just decided, screw it, I'm gonna be the one to do it, because I would be glad if she's gone, and she's getting revenge for Marissa. And anyway, they go head-to-head, and they have to pick the opposite side gets to pick which side the person goes on. So Linda picks Spencer, and then, Linda picks Spencer to go with Anastasia, And Anastasia picks Natalia to go with Linda. And then, you know, I think Natalia was like, maybe I'll let Linda win, I don't know. And then, in the middle of it, Anastasia's just like, now, Spencer, now imagine you're doing this to the person who eliminated, Diego. And then he's just like, oh my gosh, like, I did that. But of course, only Logan knows right now, so he later explains to Logan, oh, that was me, I eliminated, Diego, and, yeah. And now Ivy, you know, I did not really like what Hannah did, eliminating Ivy. She should have really gone after Jade, but then again, Isabel has that immunity idol she could give to her, and then, you know, one of those four can get eliminated. You know, Ivy, Benji, Hannah, and Zayd. But I mean, Ivy seems to be loved by the crew. Not saying there's a bias, just that, okay, there's 3 people that I know in the crew that love Ivy, and I don't know. I mean, I like Zayd's arc. I mean, he's out for revenge for his homies. And I'm just thinking about how I said they were his homies, and one of them's practically kissing him. It's Ivy, but now, what was I gonna say? So basically, I don't think Ivy, oh, I forgot to do Linda, but would Linda add more to the story? Let's just resume that. I feel like her arc is done, and there's nothing else we could add unless, I don't know, unless she wants to be, like, better friends with Richard. I don't know. Or if she's gonna come back and be like, I'm going to get revenge on you, Ivy. Like, bro, you got eliminated. Your time to shine is over. Goodbye. Now, Ivy, I like where Zayd's going. Why would we want that to stop? So I don't think Ivy's gonna come back. So it's most likely going to be Ted and Diego. And I guess that works well story-wise, but if it was up to me, I would try and shoehorn interest in, because why not? Because they're my favorite. I was so upset when they got eliminated. I reacted so poorly. It was like me screaming and stuff. My dad and my brother were like, are you okay, Verendis? They had to... So, whenever I watch Disventure Camp, it's in this room. They're just like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, my favorite got eliminated. So, yeah. I mean, what are they gonna do? Eliminate Tristan again? Most likely. And then I would do the whole song and dance over again. And maybe they shouldn't bring Tristan back because I love them so much, and it's just like, I'm gonna get hurt again if they get eliminated again, but whatever. That's just my 2 cents. See you in the next video. Bye.